Episode 8, The Rain Months. Summer continues with heavy rain. For weeks the skies above Tessy have opened and closed without warning, soaking fields and hardening the soil beneath. But the grass has welcomed every drop, rising thick and strong, waving in the wind like a green tide across the valley. Wood demand grows as people begin thinking of winter again, and Peter's deliveries have rarely slowed. The new kroon, barely a month old, has begun to pass quietly from hand to hand, unfamiliar, crisp, and still carrying the uncertainty of a country relearning the meaning of value. At the Ilves land, engines roar through the forest. A major logging operation has begun, with heavy machinery arriving from outside the parish, the biggest machines Tessy has seen since the Soviet crews left. The sound carries through the forest, metallic and deep, a reminder that the quiet village is changing. Peter keeps his own promises. He finishes harrowing the Tamms family's field, working through rain and mud until the ground is ready for seed. It feels good, a simple trade between neighbours, work answered with work. Back at home, Waltteri tends the orchard. His advice on the apple trees was right. The fertilizer has doubled the summer crop, and the branches bend under the early weight of fruit. The raspberry canes he planted nearby show promise too, small but certain, a sweetness waiting for cooler nights. Yet the days feel unsettled. The old green Zeta remains with the Ilves brothers longer than Peter expected, and their stiff bargaining lingers in his mind. He wonders if kindness is a weakness here, or if he simply lacks the hard-edged instinct the valley expects of its farmers. Sunday, July 19th, 1992. The rain breaks at last, and the fields glisten in the sun. A quiet pause before the next wave of work.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Vintage Survival Estonia. And we are now on July 19th. It's Sunday, and yeah, this tractor is a little bit out of shape. But what can we do? I just picked up a little bit, hay for the cows. I think we have so much hay that we'll have to probably sell the loose one also away, I don't know. But look at the tractor, we had so much rain on this July, and that it's cleaned up. Yeah, so it has been there outside quite a bit, so free wash. Yeah, I don't think these guys will look at that, that's basically full, but that will take a little bit. Okay, so 3% only. I will leave it here. So yeah, as you can see, money is 9,036. So that is pretty good, because I have inquired that baler that we could make bigger bales and whole lot of faster, because these fields are going to be ready next month, and I think we're gonna start on this episode. Hopefully the baler will arrive because we have that big field though, but let's take a map open here. So the 12 over there, 12 field, that will be ready, and I think that 15 also, and yeah. And this year we can probably cut one more time. I think we're gonna cut one more time, even though they at the first cross test, and then we can get these guys, you know, to same growth stage. So that would be pretty cool. So bale selling. We are gonna head to the store. I've just loaded the first load here. Yeah, and we'll see. Hopefully we will get the nice chunk of change out of these. And what else has been going on? I have been selling wood a little bit. One load was 4,234, so there was quite many loads of logs on the trailer. And yeah, the hot topic at the village, it's kind of a, even kind of a village gathering or some kind of a show. It has been a couple of weeks now. The Ilves brothers have started their forestry project, and everybody is guessing how much money they will have after that, or do they make money, because take a look at there, you can see there is just so much forestry stuff, and they are making wood chips also. There's this kind of a wood chip factory over there, but I think we will take a look because it's Sunday, so they are not working there, so we can make a little spying tour over there what they are doing. Yeah, and it will probably, because they have been there already 2 weeks, so. But there's a whole lot of stuff over there, and pretty cool equipment. And yeah, as promised to the Tamms family, I cultivated their field, which is by the store. So for borrowing this trailer, somebody who didn't catch that episode, but yeah, we can borrow the trailer, and I promised to cultivate their field over there. So that is now done. So I'm a man of my word now. So yeah, and the water, yeah, it has been raining a lot, but now there's not a single cloud in the sky, but it was raining whole night, and yeah, it just stopped an hour ago, so I didn't want to get these bales delivered, you know, wet. They'll probably be soaking wet if I was driven in there. And everything seems pretty good, because yeah, the Pops was right. My father was right about the apple trees. They have actually doubled their yield. As you remember, we did put some fertilizer and seed over there, and what was it? Yeah, I still don't know why would you put seed? Where does he use the seed? But he asked for the seed, so why not double yield? So there's the field that I know, and there's a stork has built a nest over there. That's pretty common in here in Estonia, over the pole. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look. How much do we get? Was it like, I can't remember. It was something like 4,000 or something we got last time. But yeah, let's see. I think this is not the best time to sell these, but anyway, we need the 20k, and I wouldn't like to you know, cut too much of that our forest down. Okay, let's see. Oh, I need to, by the way, yeah, unload them here first. Okay, money's going. Yes, 5,150. Yes, sir. Thank you. So we have over. I think we have like 200 bales over there, and we still have. Yeah, we still have on that other shelter. We have. Goddamn. Let's see. Do they follow me this time? They usually do follow me all the way to the farm. But yeah, they're like my dogs. Let's see, do they come? Oh no. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm not sure. Do I have ADHD? I'm jumping. My thoughts are always jumping around when I'm recording. I don't know. Possible. It's possible. Plausible. Yeah, but yeah, I think I would deliver maybe something to be on the safe side. So this trailer holds 153. So I'm not exactly sure. Do I have that much of those bears? But I could sell everything because we're gonna get shitload of bears again. But hopefully bigger ones. Yeah. I think I will just sell everything because the price seems to be so good. So maybe we can get then over 20,000 because that baler is exactly 20,000. So and this tractor has the power to operate it. So that would be really good. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other tractor because the servicing, I think, I don't know. Maybe I will just, if the Tamms family gets a decent price of some kind of a used tractor, I could possibly change then if I have the money. But yeah, and obviously we have a little bit of those products to sell also. I think I will deliver those. Let's see you. Possibly let's go now and take a look here. What do they have here? Yeah, quite an operation going on here. I might possibly come next week and talk to these guys because I would really like to develop my idea of that forestry business that we have a little bit further. What's that sound? Oh, do they? Is it on that one? Some kind of a ventilation maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but would like to develop that my production of the wood. Maybe on some direction. And I saw one day I saw this kind of a brochure of this Finnish company that has it was called Hakkipilke. So maybe the Tamms would go. I know that they are going to Finland on a business trip, so maybe they could go and see something else. Look at this, pretty new. Cool. Yeah. I think nobody is here now. Nice. Volvo. All these would be, this kind of thing would be perfect for me. Yeah, getting logs out of the woods and they have these kind of, look at that. They are moving these trees with the this cable from here. Yes. Oh, okay. Now I got it. So this is how it should be done, something like this. So they don't have to, but I would be really happy with the because this guy had the cables in the back. This would be also nice. This kind of thing, you know, this would be probably better than that one. I don't know, but this will probably leave some kind of marks on the ground. Or, I don't know. Yeah, but these guys are. Look at that. That's the similar one as on the peat production of fields there where the Russians left. This is Russian stuff, yeah. So these are moving that one, yeah, and hooked up on these trees. So they are moving obviously that further and further away. So yeah, that probably saves time quite a bit. Little pieces over here. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with the stumps. Yeah. And this is the, yeah, they're making wood chips out on this kind of. Yeah, it's probably just like kind of I don't know. Why is it running? Yeah, well, trucks and, yeah. And this probably, let's take a look over here. Okay, living quarters. Same. Oh, some kind of a workshop there. Do I need to come here and steal some fuel? I don't know. No, I won't. I think here probably is. I don't know. Nobody. Gee, we'll see. We'll see if I come at night. No, I won't. I don't want to be too much of a Russian. Yeah, they would probably steal the whole goddamn trailer. Okay. Yeah, so I think I think I will continue. Just this is just the I don't know. Rinse and repeat, load the bales, deliver, and I think I will bring you back because it's now July 19th, so yeah, and also I would need at some point I would need more cows. I would really like to. But soon we have a full trailer of milk to sell, so Tamms are waiting for that, so they could fire up the dairy that they have, the old Russian one. They are waiting for that, but I'm waiting to get the full trailer, 2,000 liters, so then I will deliver them. Yeah. And yeah, this field is growing. These are, and that one is first days. Yeah, but anyway, I will see you when the month changes. I should just sell these bales and those products to those apples and raspberries. And yeah, then yeah, I think we will get that easily, that 20,000, so that would be pretty cool. Look at this reverse. Too much, too little. Let's take a look like this. This is a pretty easy trailer to reverse because the dolly is so long. What is that thing in English? Nobody didn't tell me. It's easy to reverse and going all over the place. Oh my God! Why am I bragging and doing it? Obviously because it's recording. Does it take the? And this has a strange glitch when I go to a little bit further. Then it just start lagging somehow. God damn! I don't remember how to put that sucker on. Reset. Operate. No. Okay. Yeah, so I think I will just see you in August. Welcome back everybody. So it has been quite a pretty long time that I played this game and I will continue, and I needed to remember a little bit where I was, get my bearings right. So yeah, the bales have been sold, and actually it was pretty awesome amount, but you can see the money is down, but we have made purchases. So we got 19,774 crowns. So that is pretty awesome. But as you can see, it's August 2nd and again Sunday. So we will just go again and see how much this is gone further in a week. And yeah, so it's Sunday, and yesterday I was supposed to get those that baler, and actually we did another purchase which was pretty cheap. Yeah, so okay, look at that. Oh, and the wood chipper has changed its place, so I can see what they're doing here. So they are dropping the with the yard, they are dropping the wood straight into that wood chipper. Pretty nice, and a whole lot of blocks there. Alright, I wonder how much money Ilves brothers will get. We'll see. I am sure they will let us know. So yeah, yeah, so I bought that Sigma Z261 baler, and that was 20k. So not the most cheapest one, but not the most expensive one either. And also there was another Sigma equipment. I think it's Polish brand, I think so. And there was also a Tether Z283. So that was only 1,000 crowns. So that we purchased also. So we don't need to modify that rake anymore. So that is a pretty good thing. Yeah, and now we can tackle those fields with 2 tractors. So that will be really awesome. And yeah, so a few days off and just waiting for that grass to grow. And now there's one field, that big field. If we take a look here, that field 12 is now at the second growth stage. So I don't know what to do now. Do I just cut everything, or because if we look at the growth calendar, we have 3 months to go to cut. So if we cut now, then we will get on stage. Yeah, I think we will wait. So we will only cut that field 12, so we can get another cut, second cut from that field also in November. Hopefully the weather will be in favor for us, but we'll see. Yeah, and I took this trailer with me. We're trying to get that tether also at the same time, so if we can lift it on here with that skid steer. So oh, look at that, there is more tractors, 2 more. I think they are hauling some kind of I don't know where. I think they are pretty much from Poland, traveling to Poland and get this equipment. I think so. Yeah, because if my Polish is correct, I think that says attention rotating parts or something like that. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully we could. Goddamn, we don't have that front hitch on that guy. We will. Maybe we can lift it. So this is the baler. Pretty sweet. And if I'm not correct, wrong, you can correct me. I'm not a real life farmer. But I know that of this mod that it doesn't use any bale net. So I am thinking that this doesn't use any bale net because of these belts. So we don't have to spend money on that. So in real life these belts will kind of roll the bale that way that it will stay intact. I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But let me know in the comments if I'm somewhere right, somewhat right on that. But anyway, I will try to get these guys, this one onto the trailer. And oh my god, why did I? Oh my god, I'm as stupid as. I don't know. I don't want to say. How do I get the baler and oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay. I will leave the trailer here and pick these guys up 2 times. Yeah. And while I'm at it, I think I will just pop at the old coal house building there and get somebody, offer a job for somebody to, start making this with us. So yeah, that I will do then. I will take this guy first. But I will see you at the field 12. Yeah. And see how this goes. Okay, welcome back. And yeah, we are just last of my equipment, moving them to the farm. It has been in real life also a couple of days. I need to again get my bearings right. Where am I? Where was I with this? So yeah, the worker is now from the coal house buildings. I hired a guy and he has consumed a lot of money already, but we are going to get this done a little bit quicker with a little bit of help. Just the mowing part. I did service, by the way, the old seater. I couldn't bear to give him give a worker and beaten up tractor, and so needed to be a good employer. Hang on. Yeah, that was an important phone call that I waited, so had to take it. Okay. So first things first, obviously the tedding. I think this will take a whole lot of time, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep you watching this. Oh, there's a kind of nice movement. And he's stuck. Are you stuck here? What are you doing again here? So this much we have mowed, and we need to take this barrel here because that guy it's so big field, and we decided to get these on the same pace, these 2 fields. So these are you know, the game is looking at this as one. All right. You can, maybe you will go on a break or what. There's nothing intelligence on that guy, on this AI, so to speak. Yeah, I think I will just start going up and down, and after that, windrowing. I don't know, do I have a fort to use this guy in windrowing also? I'm thinking now that should I just suffer myself and yeah, just get it done myself and watch a little bit YouTube or something. I don't know, it seems really inefficient now. And the work, because I'm on hard level, the worker cost is quite expensive. I think I will probably mow this sucker by myself and just take a little time. Yeah, that will I do. I will do that probably. Yeah. No, cannot afford faffing around with this now. Okay, so, and why have they done this bit here like so? Yeah, I'm not impressed with this worker now. Alright, but I think, yeah, on the next episode we will see how many bales we get. I think it will be quite a lot. Yeah, was this, I think this was probably, was it 200% fertilizer? I'm not sure now. But now it's after the cut obviously 50 and then we have to roll it again. Oh my god. Our equipment is quite small. Yeah. Or maybe we need to put something else here on this big field, maybe that wheat or something, yeah. But it's in autumn, I don't know. No, not this year. Not this year. But anyway, let's see what happens on the next one then. Bye-bye.
The break in the weather brings urgency. With the new baler, Peeter plans to push the hay season harder than ever, hundreds of bales before the storm's return. But he cannot do it alone. The thought of hiring a helper grows louder each day, and with it, the hope of giving someone in Tessy steadier work. And in the back of his mind, a winter idea takes shape, a small production of ready-cut firewood, split and stacked for sale. It could change the whole season or drain every kroon he's saved. Summer is moving quickly, and the decisions ahead will shape the coming winter more than any harvest. Episode 9 awaits where work, weather, and willpower collide. Subscribe to the channel and be ready for the next episode.